Hello, check. Hello, hello, check. Hello. Hello, hello.
प्रोग्राम खत्म होने के बाद आप लोग स्टूडेंट सभी यहीं रुकेंगे जब तक आपको एग्जिट करने के लिए ना बोला जाए। एक बार वीआईपीज एग्जिट हो जाएंगे उसके बाद आपको यहाँ इन्फॉर्म कर दिया जाएगा।
नहीं सर, कुछ नहीं करेंगे सर, काम में, लेकिन बहुत टाइम सर बंद थोड़ा वो यूज नहीं किया है, थोड़ा बहुत चेयर में से जो ये पोडियम है, ये पोडियम है, पोडियम पे आ जाएंगे।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विद्यारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 namo namah. A very good morning to all of you. It's indeed a great honor to welcome you all today. Your presence here is a testament to your commitment, the advancement of education and technology. This assembly is very, very important and will mark a new journey of your academic life today due to the presence of our most respected, great visionary, deep thinker, Honorable Chancellor of MITS deemed University, His Highness Shrimant Jyotiraditya Scindia. Today marks not just a visit of Honorable Chancellor, but it's a celebration of innovation, collaboration, and the future we are building together in this university. As we stand at the intersection of education and technology, we have the unique opportunity to empower the next generation of thinkers, creators, innovators, and leaders. This is the 67th year of glorious journey of MITS on the path of technical excellence, which established this institution is one of the illustrious institutions of India. MITS Gwalior has achieved the present status with the shadow, blessings, and great vision of this India family. As we are honored by the presence of our most respected Chancellor of the University, I request the Vice Chancellor, Dr. R.K. Pandit sir, to welcome Chancellor of MITS deemed University, His Highness Shrimant Jyotiraditya Scindia, for his warm and everlasting blessings. Give a big round of applause. It gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome the most respected, a continuous source of support for us, Secretary of Scindia Engineering College Society, Engineer Ramesh Agrawal sir. I also welcome dignitaries of the dais, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Head of the Departments, learned faculty members, and my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. Our technical institution has always prided itself on fostering an environment where curiosity meets rigor. Here we encourage our students to explore, to experiment, and to innovate. We are dedicated to providing a curriculum that not only meets the demands of the industry, but also equips our students with the critical thinking skills necessary for the challenges of the tomorrow. With these words, I request worthy Vice Chancellor of the University to kindly say a few words on this occasion.
It's a great pleasure for me to welcome on behalf of my faculty, staff, as well as the students to our Honorable Chancellor on his first visit to the MITS deemed University. I welcome you, sir. I welcome Ramesh Agrawal ji, Secretary of Scindia Engineering College Society, and equally a mentor of this institution who became recently a deemed university. I welcome my colleagues and students. Instead of I speaking a lot, I request Honorable Chancellor, it's indeed a great pleasure for us that Shrimant accepted our request to address the first year students. Had the climate helped us, the weather would have been in our control on the induction program. You all would have listened to him, his future vision of the institution and future growth of the institution. I'm really happy to see a large number of energy in this campus, around 1660. Some of them are online in other classrooms, and some of you are here, more than 500 students. My dear students, you have joined an institution, you are a first batch. Many responsibilities lie not only on you, but us as well as you collectively. We have to see that down the line in 4 years, we become the premier university in the country. That is only possible if we together all work and make the things move in a better and a more forward direction. Our curriculum has changed. Things have changed. I was just now listening, Maharaj Sahab, he was talking about the Harvard University. Let me share, sir, we have also introduced relative grading system from this batch. So 98% will not be 98%. He may be, if all are getting 98%, he may be 92%. That's what we expect That is what the new curriculum. You all have to go through a minors and majors, which is a difference between what was in the school education and what is in other institutions. That's why you may be remembering in the first address I told that day also, please don't listen what your seniors are doing, what the rules, regulations are there, what kind of curriculum they have. Your curriculum is different. I'm happy to see a large faces here who have many queries in their mind and maybe looking forward for the solution. I'm sure the address of His Highness will be a great milestone in our growth and the growth of the institution. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Your efforts for educational excellence and technological advancement resonates deeply with our mission. Under your guidance, we are inspired to strive for higher standards. The contribution of the Scindia family to education and technology have an everlasting impact on India's educational landscape by establishing institutions and advocating for technological advancements. This vision continues to inspire educators, emphasizing the importance of knowledge and innovation for social progress. We are fortunate enough that we have with us the wisdom of words, we have with us the light of knowledge, we have with us the inspiration to rise. His word always deeply embossed in our heart. I request Your Highness Honorable Chancellor of MITS Deemed University to address the gathering by his words of blessings.
Can we shut this? इसको बंद कर दो. Vice Chancellor Dr. R.K. Pandit ji, Secretary of the Society, Ramesh Agarwal ji, professors of this esteemed university, and most importantly, my young students sitting in this hall and in adjoining classrooms on our campus. And suffice to say that this cohort and the cohorts to come after you are going to be not only the future of this institution, not only the future of Madhya Pradesh, not only the future of our country, but the future of the world. Let me first welcome you all to MITS Deemed University. You are the first generation that will pass through the hallowed portals of this institution in its present avatar. An avatar as a deemed university, a status that very few institutions in our firmament in India currently hold and currently excel in. You will be the first stamped generation to graduate from a deemed university that MITS has become today. We have walked a long way in our existence. And as you come to this institution, which will be a temple of learning for you for the next 4 years, it will inculcate in you the gyan from the deep of knowledge, and along with inculcating in you that gyan, it will also, it is my fervent hope, inculcate in you a desire to serve, a desire to take forward our great country into the firmament of nations across the world. I very strongly believe that the future of our country, which indeed is going to be a great future, rests only and only on the shoulders of my younger generation seated here today. In fact, if I may say so, I'm slightly envious of you. What would I not give to be in your place? The world that I grew up in had just started imbibing the philosophy of computers. The world that I grew up in did not have these dabbas in our lives. The world that I grew up in did not have the access to knowledge at one's fingertips like you do. The world truly, my young friends, today is at your feet. And that world beckons you. That world beckons you not only to be able to contribute to that world's progress. That world beckons you to bring about change. Change today in the world. Unlike earlier generations that would spend years and decades in pedagogy, in research, prior to a new invention, prior to a paradigm shift, prior to an inflection point. Today, change, inflection points, paradigm shifts in the world are brought about, if at all, by the youth of the world. And that is what you represent. You today are part of an institution that has historically focused on technology, focused on engineering, focused on bringing about change. An institution that is dedicated to the ability of bringing about change of Madhav Maharaj the First, Maharaja Madhav Scindia the First in Gwalior state. He was a man ahead of his times in the late 1800s. He saw the world and he knew how Gwalior state must change. He brought in the latest engineering, the latest technology. From water supply lines to sewage lines to the largest dams. In fact, it's a marvel your engineering division must go physically and see Harsi Bandh, Harsi Dam, which is hardly 30-40 kilometers from here, built in the early 1900s. Even today, it's the largest earthen dam, not in India, in all of Asia. Built 114 years ago. Marvel of engineering. और आज के बांधों की तरह there is no रिसाब, there is no leakage. The lime plaster system that was used in those days holds good today, and I can guarantee it will hold good for another 100 years. The railway system in Gwalior state, engineering institutions, medical institutions, industrialization of Gwalior state. All of you must be conversant with the concept of SEZs. Do you know what SEZs are? Yeah? Come on, speak up, guys. Exactly. Concept in India only in the 2000s. Madhav Maharaj brought in the first SEZ in Gwalior state in Ujjain in 1907 called Freeganj. Ujjain, which was part of Gwalior state, where people could manufacture and export directly from there. That was his capability. Went to Paris, saw merchants and industry talking to government, resolving their issues across the table. Came back to Gwalior and set up the Gwalior Chamber of Commerce in 1910. Today has become the Madhya Pradesh Chamber of Commerce. He's a man who's ahead of his times. And this institution has been founded in his memory. So what does that tell you? We as the administration, your gurus who are the professors, all of you who are our repository of talent, all three of us must continually work together to bring about a paradigm shift in the way we live our lives and the way the world lives its life. That will be the true Shraddhanjali to the person behind which this institution has been founded. In 1956, the foundation stone was laid by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, President of India then. 1964, this institute opened its hallowed portals. President of India, Dr. Radhakrishnan, was here at the inauguration. Founded by my grandfather, Maharaja Jivajirao Scindia, my grandmother, Rajmata Vijayaraje Scindia, was the chairperson, followed by my father. And in the last 15 years, we have worked assiduously to bring about an environment that will inculcate in our wards, our students, to be change agents for India. There have been many paradigm shifts that have taken place in the last 2 decades. Apart from the infrastructure being revamped, new academic blocks being set up, new labs being set up, our pedagogy has changed, our curriculum has changed. Our faculty, our professors have been working assiduously in bringing about that change. And it is due to their efforts due to the Vice Chancellor's efforts, that today MITS stands before you all as a deemed university in the landscape of India. Now that brings with it great many opportunities, but it also brings with it great many challenges. You today have a learner-centric environment. You today have an institution of which you are a part of that believes in open learning and self-learning. You today are a part of an institution that wants to make a quick transition to digital learning and digital technology, because that's the way the world is shifting as well. Today, AI, ML, IoT, if not a part of our lives already, will soon become a part of our lives. It will become as ubiquitous as your mobile phone. And therefore, you have to not only embrace it, but try and adapt it to provide new value to people across the world. The fact that we are a deemed university today, adapting to the new NEP, the new national education policy, where systems are much more flexible, much more open, as opposed to being a top-down pedagogical institution. It's a bottom-up pedagogical institution, which tries to focus on every student's innate and unique abilities and tries to hone them. As an institution also, we've evolved. Today, MITS has become one of the premier centers as a drone school. 300 licensed drone pilots have graduated from this institution already. The Vice Chancellor is in the process of trying to set up a telecom center of excellence in MITS as well. So new vistas are opening up. New opportunities are opening up for each and every one of you. There have been many alumni that have made us proud, who've taken MITS to the world stage. And it is my fervent hope that many from your cohort, many from your class, will achieve that position of contribution and prominence much earlier on in your career, as the youth dividend plays out in our country. So my few words of advice to you are, whilst you're here, soak into the knowledge. Be that ephemeral sponge that is squeezed, and once it comes into MITS, expands itself through a process of osmosis and absorbs that knowledge. But don't only absorb that knowledge. Also acquire skills. Be inquisitive. Question the learning process. It is your ability to question and your ability to be inquisitive that will further you in life. always ask the question why. Because it is when you ask the question why, that is when you start unraveling the way things are and start architecting in your mind the way things should be. Do not only absorb knowledge, but application of that knowledge is very important. We must not believe in pure textbook learning, learning by rote. We must look and always search for application of what you are learning. And thirdly, always adopt the right attitude. Always be a team player. Because wherever you go in life, remember these words. Excellence is not about individual effort. Excellence and success is about team effort. So be competitive. Be competitive. Imbibe the ability to excel. But in that process, also carry your team along. आज जिस संस्था के भाग आप बनने जा रहे हो, ये सदैव याद रखना कि ज्ञान धन से उत्तम होता है। क्यों? क्योंकि धन की रक्षा आपको करनी पड़ती है, पर ज्ञान आपकी रक्षा करता है। And as you walk through life, imbibe in you also the concept of service. And as you imbibe in you yourself the concept of service, a Roman philosopher's words, Seneca, come to my mind. And he once said, and I quote, "As is a tale, so is life. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it was." Unquote. Thank you very much.
Thank you, His Highness. Your insights and guidance are invaluable to us to navigate for evolving landscape of technology and education. Thank you very much. At last, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Chancellor for his unwavering support and for believing in the potential of this university. My sincere thanks to Secretary of Scindia Engineering College Society, Engineer Ramesh Agrawal sir, for his constant visionary guidance and support. My gratitude.
Does anyone have any questions? Okay, no, sit down, Don't get Chancellor, but I'm not that old. Yeah. So give me.
प्रणाम श्रीमंत। मैं अनमोल चतुर्वेदी सिविल फर्स्ट छात्र हूँ। मैं बिहारी डिस्ट्रिक्ट शहडोल मध्य प्रदेश से बिलोंग करता हूँ। और मैं इंजीनियरिंग के बाद कंस्ट्रक्शन के फील्ड में वर्क करना चाहता हूं और साथ ही साथ सोशल वेलफेयर के काम करने में भी मुझे बहुत आनंद आता है। श्रीमंत, जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं कि आप और आपका परिवार कई वर्षों से शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में एक अहम भूमिका निभा रहा है। तो श्रीमंत, हम पूछना चाहेंगे कि आने वाले समय में आप मध्य प्रदेश की और हमारे देश की शिक्षा व्यवस्था को किस मुकाम पर देखते हैं और उसके विकास के लिए आप क्या कदम उठाना चाहते हैं? धन्यवाद।
बहुत धन्यवाद अनमोल। बहुत अच्छा प्रश्न मेरे शहडोल के युवा ने पूछा। शिक्षा एक इक्वेशन नहीं है 1 + 1 = 2। बेटा, शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में 1 + 1 can equal to 0 also, and 1 + 1 can be equal to 11. क्योंकि शिक्षा इज लेस अबाउट पेडागॉजी और शिक्षा एक दर्शन शास्त्र है। शिक्षा के दो भाग होते हैं। शिक्षा का एक भाग होता है कि हम अपने मस्तिष्क को का चौड़ीकरण और विस्तारीकरण करें, पर शिक्षा का दूसरा भाग भी होता है कि जो आप अभ्यास में पढ़ रहे हैं उस पर भी आपका क्या प्रश्न है। और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण अपने जिंदगी में और ये 4 साल में, ये 4 साल, ये संस्था केवल शिक्षा की संस्था नहीं है आपकी, ये संस्था आपका घर भी। ये गुरुजन केवल आपके प्रोफेसर्स और गुरुजन नहीं हैं, ये आपके माता और पिता भी। मैंने अपने जिंदगी में अपने गुरुओं से बहुत सीखा और इसलिए शिक्षा प्रणाली में जो बदलाव इस देश में आनी थी, वो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने नई शिक्षा नीति के द्वारा देश में रचनात्मक तौर पर स्थापित कर दिया। नई शिक्षा नीति में इंटर्नशिप, ओपन लर्निंग, एप्लीकेशन की आप शिक्षा में क्या पढ़ रहे हो उसका एप्लीकेशन क्या हो, एग्जामिनेशन की जो प्रणाली है उसमें भी एप्लीकेशन पर ज्यादा महत्व। जैसे कि पुराने जमाने में, अब मैं तो पुराने जमाना का हूं, देखा जाता था कि जो पुस्तक में लिखा है उस पुस्तक कि कितनी अच्छी नकल आप अपने एग्जामिनेशन पेपर में करते हो उत्तर में। अगर वर्ड टू वर्ड आपने किया तो मतलब 100% अंक आ गए। आज इस नई शिक्षा नीति के आधार ये एग्जामिनेशन की प्रणाली बदल गई है। अब प्रश्न नहीं होंगे न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ मोशन क्या है, होगा कि आप उदाहरण दो एप्लीकेशन ऑफ न्यूटन्स लॉ कैसा है, या एक पैराग्राफ रखा जाएगा और उसमें आपको पूछा जाएगा आप बताइए एप्लीकेशन क्या है इसमें। तो अगर संक्षिप्त में आपको बता दूं as opposed to taught. What to think? Now you will be taught how to think. ये परिवर्तन भी आ चुका है और यही परिवर्तन आपको के रास्ते पे ले जाने के लिए सक्षम होगा और आपके इंटर्नशिप्स के द्वारा आपको उसका एप्लीकेशन का भी अनुभव आएगा। जब मैं पहली बार अमेरिका गया था तो छुट्टियां होती हैं तो हम लोग सब घर जाते हैं, तो मैं भी घर आ गया। और क्या करते हैं हम लोग घर जाके, समझ गए? वो भी मैंने किया। तो जब वापस मैं छुट्टियों के बाद हार्वर्ड चला गया, मैं भी डॉम में रहता था, मैं प्राइवेट में नहीं रहता, तो मैं डॉम में वापस पहुंचा तो मेरे क्लास में ये दो थे और मेरे क्लास में ये दो थे, तो हम 5 लोग रात को भोजन में हम लोग साथ में ट्रे भर के, जैसे हॉस्टल में होता है, टेबल पे हम लोग बैठ गए। तो इन्हें ने बताया मुझे कि मैंने तो इस बैंक में काम किया, इन्होंने बोला कि मैंने इस एनजीओ में काम किया, इन्होंने बोला कि मैंने इस लॉ फर्म में काम किया, इन्होंने कहा मुझे कि मैं तो इस सेनेटर के साथ मैंने काम किया। तो धीरे धीरे करके सब खत्म होके नहीं रह गए। तो सब चारों ने पूछा मुझसे, आपने क्या किया? तभी मैंने संकल्प ले लिया कि अगले समर से मैं घर वापस नहीं जाऊंगा, मैं नौकरी करूंगा। और 1 साल मैंने लॉस एंजलिस में मैरिलिंच के साथ नौकरी की। दूसरे वर्ष मैंने न्यूयॉर्क में संयुक्त राष्ट्र में नौकरी की, यूनाइटेड नेशन में। और उससे जो अनुभव मिला, और अनुभव मतलब ये नहीं कि केवल जो काम आप कर रहे हो, जिन लोगों के साथ आपका वार्तालाप होता है काम के समय में भी, अच्छा ये ट्रेडिंग हो रही है, ये डेरिवेटिव ऑप्शन में ये ऊपर क्यों गया, ये मुझे एक्सप्लेन करते हैं। वो जो ज्ञान मिलता है वो आपको क्लासरूम में नहीं मिलेगा। तो अपने छुट्टियों के समय में भी समय का इस्तेमाल करो। ये मैंने कहा ना कि मुझे बड़ी जेलसी हो रही, ईर्ष्या लग रही। क्यों? आपका जो समय है अभी वो एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन का समय है विदाउट एनी डाउनसाइड। और अगर एक मैं सुझाव आप लोगों को दे सकता हूं, कभी भी किसी चीज से झिझको मत, कभी भी किसी चीज से डरो मत। बहुत बड़ा लग रहा है, मैं नहीं कर सकूंगा, ट्राई करो। ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा, आपको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा। और जिंदगी में इट इज एज इंपॉर्टेंट कि आपको मालूम पड़े कि आपको क्या अच्छा लगता है, एज इंपॉर्टेंट एज इट इज कि आपको मालूम पड़े कि आपको क्या अच्छा नहीं लगता है। दैट इज ऑल्सो एज इंपॉर्टेंट। पर जब तक ट्राई नहीं करोगे तब तक आपको मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा। और भगवान ही जानता है कि जितने आपके अनुभव हैं, जैसे तस्कर होता है ना, क्विवर, अलग तरीके से बाण रखे जाते हैं, बड़े पंख वाला, छोटे पंख वाला, बड़े नोक वाला, छोटे पंख नोक वाला। भगवान जाने जिंदगी में कौन से बाण की जरूरत आपको कब पड़ेगी। ये जितने अनुभव आप अपनी जिंदगी में लोगे ना, सब आपके हार्ड ड्राइव में स्टोर हो जाएंगे। और जब आपको जरूरत होगी, अब हार्ड ड्राइव के नाम से बंद नहीं करना चाहिए, कहना चाहिए क्लाउड। सब क्लाउड में स्टोर हो जाएगी। तो कब भगवान जाने कब क्लाउड से डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा, उसका इस्तेमाल करना पड़ेगा। थिंक क्लाइंट के आधार पर धीरे धीरे मतलब तो ऑलवेज एक्सपेरिमेंट, ऑलवेज मूव आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन। जहां आपका कंफर्ट लेवल नहीं है वहीं घुसो, क्योंकि ये एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन का टाइम, ये समय आपकी जिंदगी में दोबारा कभी नहीं आएगा। उसके बाद ऑल ऑफ यू विल गेट स्ट्रेट जैकेट once you get your job. Experiment as much as you can. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wait. A big thanks to all of you. You have spared your time and very patient listening. Thank you, so nice of you. और मुझे देख के बहुत खुशी हो रही थी कि आप सभी के चेहरे बहुत एनर्जेटिक लग रहे थे. Thank you, so nice of you. Thank you.
Dear all students, thank you so much for your cooperation, and your behavior was so decent and so appropriate. I appreciate your behavior and your attitude. Thank you so much.